Our Lavender Libros reader today is Lauren Sánchez, published author of The Fly Who Flew to Space and La Mosca que Voló el Espacio, reading The Fly Who Flew to Space.
My name is Flynn. I live in West Texas with my whole family. And you see all of these flies right here? Each one represents a family member. Zeus is not in this book, though. Give me some. Okay. But even my sister who's here, her fly is, Elena, where is
my fly?
Oh, right there. That's my sister.
I get one.
She's right over there. Oh, Dad, did you know you're in the book too?
Where?
Right here. My dad has a fly and he didn't even know. That's my dad right there. I love school, but it has never been easy for me. Sometimes it's hard to focus on what the teacher says, but I am focused on becoming an astronaut. After school, my friends and I go hang out at the stables with the horses and their poop. We are flies. That's what we do. But when no one is looking, I wander off and fly down the street to the rocket company. I love exploring Mission Control, which is in charge of every single flight. Has anyone in here seen a space flight, a rocket flight? You see Mission Control? Everyone in here is in charge of making sure that rocket gets off safe. And the barn where they keep the rocket. Yes, they actually keep the rocket in a barn. Isn't that funny? Okay. I have to be careful nobody sees me when I explore, though, because people don't seem to like me that much. Do you see the fly swatter? Poor little Flynn. I finally made it through the door, and look, it is so cool inside here. So she's going inside a space capsule. Oh my gosh, the door's shut, they're closing. Suddenly I hear loud noises. There are flashes of light coming from the ground. When I look out the window, I realize the rocket is flying with me inside of it. I can't believe we are so high. You see that? Look how high Flynn is now. I can see so much of the planet. Do you guys know any of these things right here? Statue of Liberty, right, in New York. Eiffel Tower in Paris. And the Taj Mahal in India. And I got to see the Sahara Desert. Isn't that cool? Mount Everest. And there's the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Then all of a sudden, everything turned black. It seems we were finally in space, and it seems to go on forever. And Earth looks so small from up here. And by the way, this page glows in the dark. Feel that? See that? See? Feel that? So you can go in the closet. The kids will love it. Okay. I look around and notice I'm not alone. The astronauts are here, and the astronauts start to unbuckle. Then they start flying around in the rocket capsule just like me. The astronauts look surprised to see me, and I feel so nervous. So I just say hi. One of them laughs and gives me a high five. The other astronaut is nice enough to take me on a little tiny tour. He tells me that there's no gravity in space, so that's why he could fly just like me. He points out the thin layer all around Earth. It's called the atmosphere. It's what protects us, and all life depends on it. That's why it's so important to protect it too. When it's time to get back to Earth, they get back in their seats, they buckle up, and I find a nice little spot by the window so I can see absolutely everything. I feel really heavy in my seat. That's what's called G-force, a measurement that shows how much we feel gravity from Earth pulling on us. But when I hear the parachutes come out, I relax a little and we float all the way to the ground. As we land, I start to worry about my mom. She's going to be so mad, and I'm going to be in so much trouble for wandering this far away from home. Poor Flynn's all worried. But when we get out of the capsule, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, and all my friends are waiting for me. I didn't know it, but when I was away, the astronauts, they called Mission Control and told Mission Control to call my family. I fly to my mom first, and she gives me a hug. Everyone is so excited to see what I saw. I always knew I wanted to be an astronaut, but I didn't know that going to space would show me how special Earth is and how learning about space helps us to protect our home. All that daydreaming and exploring paid off. The astronauts even gave me my own astronaut wings. Me, Flynn the Fly, I'm a real astronaut now. Yes. Now I realize it's okay to daydream and wander just a little. You never know where your dreams are going to take you.
This Lavender Libros episode was brought to you by Global Give a Book.